Well, we're on Mojo's server today. This is their Conquest server. You will notice that while I am running around, there's a few times like this guy that I managed to get a few kills. Mainly that's because it was communicated by the clan member, Mojo, that's in my squad there. It's Cuppers or something like that. Anyway, you'll see this game really has no team play as such. I mean, there's very little going on. Quite a few Mojo clan members were on, pretty much just messing around, not really trying too hard, communicating a little, but not really making a push. Team play is extremely important, especially on these big maps, and when you have a clan and you have like 6 to 8 people, you get 2 squads going, and you could pretty much, you know, achieve a lot on a map like this, and probably could have won this game if they had all gotten down serious and we all started working together and pushing for the different flags. However, this is a good example of what happens when your team is not communicating. I really recommend people to get into Ventrilo, whatever it's called. Not gonna get the heck over that. And TeamSpeak, and you know, join the people that you're playing with. And if you're playing with your clan, you know, work together. You know, if you're gonna fly. Communicate on normal mode like this is. Spot them. You know, just always spam that Q button to spot. You know, even if you get the 10 points and don't kill a guy, at least you got the 10 points. You helped your team out. Sometimes you'll miss and die. At least that way they'll know where they are. You also see people complain that, oh, you know, when they run the TeamSpeak or Trello, whatever, shut up. They claim that it affects the gameplay negatively. Up to a few months ago, or a month ago, I was running on dual core, 2 gigahertz. Yes, absolutely nothing. With a 260 GTX graphics card, and really, you know, I got on a 64-player server. All I do is lag out, and even 32 was barely tolerable. But since I've gotten my new computer, as you can see, I can also take video footage now, which is absolutely fantastic. I can actually shoot people on full maps without lag. Well, unless the server's lagging, like everybody is. But you'll see there's no excuse not to get in TeamSpeak or Ventrilo. Basically, you know, if you're going to be on this game and playing, you know, EA says you need to be 18, so you really should be 18. However, you know, there are some youngers, but most people get in TeamSpeak. If you can't run it, notice the person's not 18, they have to leave. For a few clans that seem to think that it's okay, unfortunately they're heading for legal issues down the road, and it's just better to leave it at 18 and over. The game itself has swearing, so I'm not saying swearing is good, but you know, when people are playing, they get into the game, they get killed or whatever, and they swear. It shouldn't be a big deal, and by, you know, actually having people under 18 allowed into your TeamSpeak, they've already violated the terms of playing the game with EA, because they're meant to be over 18. Anyway, regardless, that's not the issue here today. The issue is communication, teamwork. So, back to that. You'll notice most of this game, I am doing this. I'm just shooting down vehicles. Well, attempting to. I get a lot of assists. It's 100 points for each one, and then I get kill assists, and vehicle kill assists, or destroy assists, as you call them. And I just run back and forth. Most of the time I'm up here, fooling around on the beach. It's actually quite a
I got
beautiful
G
map
going
they
on the
made,
main base.
if I do say so myself.
Yeah, what I do for a
And
rocket right now.
basically, you'll see I get a couple kills like this one. The reason I get those kills, again, it's all because communication. And when I died a couple times, I communicated that to Cuppers when he was nearby. He was the only guy in my squad that was on here with me.
Vehicle disabled.
I mean, the other Mojos playing were in different squads. However, it's just extremely important. It really can make and break a game. Being able to communicate. The really, I guess, the biggest game that it really doesn't matter much, the game mode, would be the team deathmatch, which, despite the name, has absolutely nothing to do with the team, because you can't even spawn on your squad, let alone squad leader. So it's, I have no idea why they named it Team Deathmatch, because there's no team about it. Anyway, so just, you know, all the other game modes you're playing, you'll have a great time getting in there, working with people, even if you're not like totally serious about everything, you're just joking around, fooling around, trying to C4, whatever it is you're doing to have fun. Communications. And even the recon that sit up on the hill, if that guy is on your team speak, he sees a lot from up there. Have him spot, have him tell you where things are, and it can greatly improve your game. When I had the old computer and used to play with the clan, I would tell them all the time when I was sitting up there and people were like, how do you see what's going on the map? That's because I'm up hiding in some high spot where I have a good view of everything and I can relay the information to them. And yeah, occasionally, you know, the teammates got called hackers for knowing where they were. That's because I told them where they were. So it's just incredibly important, you know. This game goes on to finish out. I actually got MVP. I don't know how, because, well, I do know how, because I guess I get all those points for disabling vehicles, but
Perfect.
I was surprised, because the other guys were all doing other things. I thought they'd be getting points for flags and stuff, but as you can see from the mini-map, on the left-hand bottom corner, most of the game, we didn't have many flags. At the beginning we had all the beach, but then as you can see, we're kind of battling over ownership down here, or I am, with Cuppers and the other guy in my squad, which we didn't really work together, as I said. We were kind of half doing our own thing. You'll notice a couple times I just jumped out the chopper, Cuppers was flying around. On something awesome. So that was the game. So let me just stress, man, you gotta have teamwork. Communicate. It's also fun, man. People make jokes, and you can have a great time. I've had some of the greatest games where we lost, but we just had such a blast playing. It really makes the biggest difference in the world. So if you're watching this and you haven't been in Vent or TeamSpeak, definitely go do it and meet some good guys and team up with them and see what you can do.
Gotta be Bellboy.